Hello everyone, welcome back to game 2 of this best of 7 between Reynor and Cure. If you didn't see game 1, go and watch it, as there may be spoilers. Good game 1. Reynor obviously took it out, you can see on the score anyway. And yeah, what happened? What was the key? Big counterattacks. Lots of counterattacks. Really kept the Terran economy down. Reynor did this really cool sort of 2-base saturate lair into third into muter build, which was really cool. And I wonder if we're going to see it again. It's definitely one that I would like to pick up. Reminds me of a more old school style when Zergs used to get lair on 2-base and muters. It seems like a bit of a hybrid of the old and new. And I just love playing with muters in TVZ because they are super fast and they kill everything, and all Terran units are really squishy, so you can just right click so much stuff. It's great fun. So we don't see a drone come out this time and do the scout from Reynor. I presume he must think that this map is scoutable with just the overlords. I wonder what path this is on. Okay, so against Reynor, just build them right here. Right here. And you're fine. Alright? 100% guaranteed. Okay. Very standard. Nobody doing anything unusual. Except that Cure's getting his Marine out before he gets his Reaper out. Sorry, instead of a Reaper. Ooh, and he gets the reactor before he builds a factory. In fact, he's quite a bit off getting a factory. Did he like get his gas late or something? He's going for a barracks play. 2 racks play. There's going to be the rush to Starport after this. And just going Marines in medevacs and dropping in various locations and just being annoying. It's a pretty powerful build. The 2-1-1, I think. That brought a lot of Zergs pain. Sometime about a year and a half ago when it was invented. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen here. I'm good. I said in my mind I relate Cure with Bio, and he's gone Bio in the last 2 games. So obviously that's scientific proof that I was right. 2 data points is more than enough, as I'm sure you'll agree. We're seeing speed come in. He's still got 1 guy on gas. This is for potential lairs. Took the 3rd base much quicker this time. You see, I'm not just speaking gibberish. He's not got 16 drones here before he's expanding, and so that tells me he's probably not going to go for that muter build. That muter build must be quite specific to that map, and I guess it might be around the fact that the 3rd base is a bit exposed, and or Terran really like pushes on there. What we got? Yeah, the Stim, the Marines, the medevacs. The key for this for Zerg was first scouting it, which it looks like he will. Yeah, I mean, if you see that many Marines, you know it's a Marine base play. Okay, he sees the factory, so he knows that there's potential for medevacs, and it just makes sense for medevacs. So, in the past, and I don't know if Reynor's going to do this, but the key is to get +1 carapace and lots of queens. The +1 carapace for your Zerglings, because the rate of fire of Marines is so high that you proc the armor buff more often, essentially, and just make sure all you need to do is surround the Marines. Your danger zone is running towards the Marines, so if you can just live in that mid zone, but when you're not quite connecting as a Zergling, then you're gonna make it. So yeah, lots of queens being made. 3 queens being made. I wouldn't be surprised if we made another 3 queens straight after that. Queens are really just great against the whole thing. They're going to shoot down the medevacs. But yeah, he doesn't really have time for the carapace upgrade. I think he's scouted a bit late, to be honest. This is much later than I would scout it, because I send my overlord out much quicker. But he does have a lot of queens. He's going to build a Bailey nest as well, which is a good idea. But you know, this is fully macro from Cure. He doesn't have to do big damage here. Yeah, focusing the medevacs is the key for the Zerg. Good creep spread already. In many ways, Reynor's just trying to protect his creep. Because really, if both players play well, that's as far as the Terran should be able to go. Just to the edge. Kill the creep tumor. And go back. Which is very high value for the Terran. And they can't move out without beating back the creep. And we're seeing some tanks come out, we're seeing a lot more standard marine tank type play. As we may have seen some years ago, as I said. Yeah, and this, I remember Rogue vs Mario. It was like the final game of a big series, and Mario did this game and just won with this push. Which, honestly, is not supposed to win the game. Okay, so again, Reynor sees the push and goes for a counterattack. At least he's going to check if there's a third. Sees no third and probably come back. As he should know, he can't actually get in at the natural. Okay, a lot of queens here, that really helps. Yeah, this is really just intended to shave things off, to try and eke out value. But actually, the way Reynor's setting up on this, I think this is going to be a wipe out. This is going to be a complete wash for Cure here. Let's see how well the Banelings connect. Oh, they connected really well. Oh my days. Cure got obliterated there. And honestly, wait, where's his third base? He's just 3 racks? What? Why has he not built a third? Surely he can, yeah, he can afford a third. Does he forget to build it? Did it not build? Like, this is a transitional build that he did here. He had 2 tanks. It's not like he had 5 tanks or something for a big 2-base push. He just attacked with 2 tanks, but doesn't have a third base. Going 2 Liberators. Okay. Phase 2. I mean, it's really hard to win after that happened. You've lost your entire army for basically nothing. You've got no third base. That means you can't win economically. This is a 5-base Zerg against a 2-base Terran. That means you're all in on this next push. And God bless you, Cure. Because we've got Baneling speed on the way, we got +1 upgrades, we've got Lair here, and we've got a lot of Zerg units, and all Reynor has to do is just build Banelings until Cure leaves the game, and it's done. Yeah, I mean, look at this ragtag force. You've seen bigger armies in Bronze 4v4, which is probably not saying much, actually. Alright, here we go. The Liberators. The Liberators, guys, are going to make so much difference, believe me. Against Zerglings, they're actually... No, they're awful. Oh, here we go. The Banelings attacks from both angles again. Attacking from 2 sides is just so punishing. GG. There we go. Quick one. Reynor takes the next game. Hope you enjoyed it. Join me for game 3.